Hal's breath catches as her son suddenly staggers, hit by a speeding bike on their way to school. Chaos erupts, but something deeper fractures inside her. This moment shifts everything. At work, whispers swirl that she's broken, not whole. Yet when a young homeless patient vanishes, she chases shadows instead of healing. What drives Hal away from her home and into a search that will change her forever? Hal's world shatters the moment her son is hit. This isn't just a bad day, it cracks her foundation, setting off a slow unraveling of her life and work. On a cold London morning, Hal walks her son to school. A careless cyclist skids unexpectedly, colliding into him hard enough to topple both. Sirens wail, bystanders scramble, but no one sees the silent fracture growing in Hal's heart. The accident echoes into her workdays, her conversations, her sleep. She's not healed, not really. Trauma isn't just emotional, it rewires how we see the world, like a radio tuning to static instead of melody. Hal's mind filters everything through fear and guilt, blurring reality. Just as static distorts sound, her brain overlays every moment with a muted, anxious frequency. That invisible noise drowns out clarity, steering her actions in unpredictable ways. The fallout: colleagues whisper Hal's not herself anymore, her sharp edges dulled by loss. When she takes on the case of a homeless youth discharging himself dangerously ill, it's less clinical duty and more personal crusade. Trauma has reshaped her, pulling her out of routine and into a maze with no home. Her life fractures are visible, but the deepest shifts are inside. When Hal meets a homeless patient, she's drawn into a shadow world. His disappearance reveals as much about her struggle as it does about his survival. Hal's new focus is Leo, a thin, wary teenager staying at a modest London shelter. Diagnosed but refusing treatment, Leo slips out one night, leaving Hal responsible and desperate. In the cold alleys and under bridges, she chases not just Leo but her own desperation to mend what feels broken inside her. Healthcare can feel like a fortress to those on the streets, access blocked by fear, stigma, and bureaucracy. It's like trying to reach a castle surrounded by moats and hidden traps where the rules aren't written for everyone. Leo's refusal is both rebellion and survival, a silent shout against being unseen and unheard. In hunting Leo, Hal mirrors her own quest to reclaim control and meaning after her son's accident. It's no longer just about a patient, but about facing the noise in her own heart. What began as duty morphs into a haunting pilgrimage, one that unravels her old life and compels her to never go home again. Hal's journey twists into something irreversible. As she chases ghosts in Leo and her past, her idea of home fractures beyond repair. After days chasing clues, Hal cancels the life she once knew, her flat, routines, even relationships. Home is no longer safe or a sanctuary, it's a shell haunted by memories and regrets. Her new life is fluid, defined by search, uncertainty, and the hope of healing something beyond herself. Trauma and caregiving create a new self, not the calm caregiver she was, but someone raw, unpredictable, deeply human. It's like a forest burned to the ground, dark and disorienting, yet fertile with strange new growth. Hal's old identities fall away, making room for a transformation born in fire and noise. There's paradoxical freedom in losing home. Untethered from expectation, Hal embarks on a path others might fear. It's messy, imperfect, but real. She teaches us that sometimes never going home again means finally finding where you truly belong, beyond pain, beyond past, beyond silence. Back at that moment on the street, you realize Hal's journey isn't just about a mother or a patient. It's about the noise trauma creates inside us, all the static that disrupts the signal of life. Try this: notice one noise in your life today, an emotion or thought you usually ignore, and see how it changes your understanding when you turn toward it instead of away. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.